Okay, for number 5, we have a sailboat that's traveling downstream, and then again they're going back upstream, and they want us to find the speed of the sailboat in still water and the rate of the current. So once again, we have our table, distance equals rate times time, and we leave enough room, right? We know it's the rate column that's the biggest. And they're going downstream, and they're going upstream. So the sailboat travels 12 miles downstream, so that's the distance, in 2 hours, that's the time. And the return trip upstream takes 3 hours. And once again, for return trips, we assume they took the exact same path, so the distance is 12. So for this one, we have the sailboat, which is, we're going to use B to represent the boat speed in still water. And when we go downstream, the current is pushing us along faster, so we're adding the current. When we go upstream, we have the boat speed in still water, and the current is slowing us down. It's pushing against us. So our two equations are represented right across the top. So I have the first row, 12 equals B plus C times 2, and I'm going to write it as 2 times B plus C. And the second one is 12 equals B minus C times 3, or 3 times B minus C. Right? Now again, we could distribute the 2 in and get 12 equals 2B plus 2C, and then distribute the 3 in, or I could just divide that out. So I'm going to divide both sides of the top equation by 2. So I get 6 equals B plus C, and then I'm going to divide both sides of the bottom equation by 3, so I get 4 equals B minus C. And the system of equations, elimination is going to work well, right? So 6 plus 4 is 10, B plus B is 2B, and the C's cancel out. So I get 5 equals B, so B equals 5. And now let's find the current. So I'm going to pick this equation, it looks easiest. And I'm going to substitute B, right? So I get 6 equals, and B is 5, plus C. So 1 equals C, so C equals 1. So now we write our answer, right? So this was a sailboat. Sailboat speed in still water, you must put that in, right, equals 5, and the units for this were miles per hour. Miles per hour. So there's the sailboat speed, right? And then the current is 1 mile per hour. Right? So there's the current.